Hi, this is Jane at Stella Music School, where we provide a fun and inspiring music education. Well, welcome back to Semester 2. I'm going to talk a lot this term about ways that we can practice effectively. So perhaps you've been learning your piece for a few weeks or maybe even a few months, but you're still playing right hand separately and then left hand separately. And you might be frustrated at how long it's taking, so you start playing hands together. Now I'm going to demonstrate something that actually happens. I'm not really exaggerating. I've had a lot of kids present a song to me sounding not that different from this. So this happens to be a 6th grade song, one of my favourites by Schumann, the beginning of the first of the forest scenes. But this is what a student in progress will play for me. Sorry, I find that quite torturous. But often kids have tried to put something hands together and it's simply not quite there yet. So what do you do? Well, I would advise my students to take it slower, to play it as slowly as you can play it perfectly. So if you are wanting to put it hands together, that's fine. If you've succeeded at mastering each hand separately, let's try it hands together, but practice at it at a speed at which you cannot make a mistake. So as slow as this, so that you have enough time to read ahead and look at the next bar and arrange it in your head and get your fingers ready so there's no stopping. Okay, so it doesn't sound as good as it should yet, but this is a much more effective way of practicing than going start, stop, start, stop. And it's also nicer to listen to. I actually had a solo recital a few weeks ago, and I had a new piece that I was working on, and I was counting down the days. The recital was happening in 2 weeks' time, so people were coming, money would be paid, and I needed this song to be ready. And I simply couldn't play it at speed yet. So what did I do? I took it back to the most basic elements. So this was on the carillon. I was playing the pedal part with just my feet. Then I played the manual part with just my hands. And then I just couldn't get it to speed, hands and feet together. So what did I do? I put my metronome on 40. That is very slow. But I did it at 40 and made sure I could do the whole song without a mistake. And then after a few days, I put it to 42 and 44. So this type of practice takes quite a bit of discipline, and I encourage you to work hard. It is work, but the payoff is fantastic. And the day before my concert, when I was practicing, I could now play the piece at speed, and in the concert I played it at speed, no mistakes, no slowing down when I got to the hard bit. I'd been practicing it at speed, and it was a beautiful performance and many people's favourite song in that concert that I played. So I encourage you to stick with the slow and steady work. Do it slow enough that you can read ahead and prepare for the next chord change or fingering change without stopping. So that's your goal for this week. I encourage you to keep on practicing sensibly. Remember, when you combine practice, perseverance and passion, leads to beautiful performances. So keep it up, Stella students.